This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it cute? This is such a sweet set. This is Easter basket. I use this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I made 2 of those. I made 3 of those. I made 2 of the carrots, 4 eggs, 1 of each of the bunnies that I need to color and die cut out. And all the dies are here. I use that die for the bow, and the rest. This one is this one. That one is the tulip, the carrot, both bunnies, the egg, the grass that I put on the basket. The basket, you need this, and it cuts little tiny strips, and I weave them through, and I've already done that on the, I just got in a, doing stuff, and it was done before I realized, so yeah. Sorry about that. And yeah, yeah. You get all these. I did 1 of each color, 1 of the Misty Moonlight, 1 of the Balmy Blue, 1 of Pretty in Pink, and 1 in White. And I didn't really need to do the pink one, but because I wove it with white, because I found the pink was too pink. It needed a lift, so I just changed it to pink, the pink to white, and did a white bow. And I've done the dark blue with the light blue and the dark blue bow. So we will get started. And on this one, we're having 2 different colors of blue, because then it's for my my grandchildren. This is Jacob and this is Wesley. This is Saphira and Dominic. This is for one family, this is for the other family. So it just works out, and they fit on the card, and I thought that's perfect because both genders are recognized, and what I do for one family I want to do for the other family. So yeah, so we will get started. Oh, and I just did the bunny on the inside and the same bunny on the envelope. Now you can do more if you want, but it's for my grandkids. They just like the bunny. So I will get started. And we will start with the blending. And I am using Balmy Blue and Shamrock. And of course the Balmy Blue is for the sky, of course. So I am not going to do this whole thing because it takes a few minutes. I should be doing it on my glass mat. Get this out of here. And then I've just been flipping it back and forth. And then I flip it back. But through the magic of television, I already have that done. So we can get right to the green. I'm putting that aside. And this is going here. Oh, that's not straight. There. And I like a little bit on each edge because it kind of holds it to the mat. This is Shy Shamrock. This is a color that I haven't used it very much, but I've gotten to the point that it's like, I really like that color. And now it's going to be going, wait, got the wrong color. Let me see. So I am just going back and forth on this for a little bit. Yes, if you don't have your Shy Shamrock, it's great for St. Patty's Day because it's a shamrock. So obviously it's a shamrock color. So it works perfectly for that, but it's also working very nicely for this color combo. And I'm just going to clean that up so I don't have a mess. I'm throwing everything around because apparently that's what I do. Put this aside. And clean it up. Now I am going to, if I can find what I did with everything, put this back. Now I am going to grab the Shy Shamrock and I'm going to glue this down. I've got to do a little bit of coloring, but I've got most of it done. So how's everybody doing today? What's it like at your place? I haven't been outside. It's one of those days. Just been goofing off. And I'm going to bring these in. And I just took a little bit of glue, glued it on the front of the green. Like I said, I got in a mood. I was going and I just continued. And I'm like, oh, how crazy is that? But it is what it is. And I can't change it now. This one goes in here. Don't need that one. I need this and this and these. The carrot. I need the carrot. Goodness sakes. I can't grab a hold of that. And the tulip. I wanted to get most of them done ahead of time so you didn't have to watch me do too much and take a lot of your time away because I don't want that. So I am using there it is. the light pecan pie, yes, light pecan pie, and I'm doing the carrot. Not doing anything spectacular, just coloring it. There. Now I'm using light shy shamrock, and I'm just going to be doing the leaves on this, the tops of the carrots, and the leaves here. And I'm just going to do the stem on these. There. Now I am taking the light and dark pretty in pink. So I'm just using the dark to do the centers of the flowers. And this is the light one, and it's doing the rest of the flowers. Yeah, pretty in pink. I am not going to be happy in March or April when they're getting rid of my pretty in pink again. Pretty in pink used to be a core color, and it was one of my favorite core colors because I absolutely love pink, blues, and purples. Any shades, but this is like, this pink is just me. And when they got rid of it, I was heartbroken. This is Lemon Lolly Dark. I made all my kids' wedding invitations, and my oldest daughter's invitations were made with pretty in pink. She loves it. I love it. Actually, two of my daughters absolutely adore the pink, pretty in pink. The other one is not a pink person. But yeah, it was great. Loved it. Now I am going to bring in this, and your take your pick tool has one. This one is out, so I'm using it. I've had this for years, and it just sits in my container, and then I don't have to switch ends, and it's just faster when I do videos. And I'm just puffing it up a little bit so it's not just not laying flat, completely flat. Now I'm just smoothing it a little bit. There. So those are done. They're going in there until I need them. So this one is going to go in here. So I'm getting a feel for about where it will go on top. The ear is going to fit on top of the basket. See, I should have showed you. The piece, you just put it over top of this one and go underneath and over and under all the way through. And I did it 3 times, and then this one goes under and then over, and this one goes over and then under. So it's basket weave. And like I said, I just got going and never even dawned on me that what I was doing. That's crazy. I got in my little mode of getting things done, and yeah. There we go. I'm going to bring this in so I can set it down. And then I'm going to, and with the eggs, what I did, if I can find all the eggs. Well, I found 2. Nothing is in the same spot. Everything is in a different spot. Actually, I need to get this on here. Yeah. Quickly do that. I'm missing 2 eggs. I've got eggs upstairs in the fridge. Just a different kind of egg. Oh, but anyways, this goes here. I've made a mess of everything. There's an egg. I don't know. So I'm just going to put a little glue on here. And it is going to sit in here. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there so it attaches to that. And then this one, I had all my eggs lined up and I just went along, and with the one color I colored different parts of the egg, all 4 eggs, and I just went down the line and colored in so that I had the eggs colored. Isn't that cool? So yeah, what did I do with them? There's an egg. Put my stuff back so I've got room. And this bunny goes here. I'm putting it in so I know how far up to put the glue. And I'm putting them in the middle of the box, or the basket, and then I'm bringing the ear up, and I will be attaching it. I think that I got glue on there. Just make sure by doing that, and put that out of the way for a minute. And now I'm going to bring in the other carrot. Get my tweezers. It's just so much easier if I use them. I did not attach the bunny to the grass, so the grass fits nicely in front of the carrot. Okay, so I got a little bit of glue there as I was sliding it in, so I'll have to clean that up. There. this one up. There we go. Now I am going to bring in my dimensionals. Wow. There they are. They were hiding on me. So I am now the one for this side is going to go over because it overlaps. It goes like that. So I don't want it, it has to go over. Does that make sense? I will show you like that. This one doesn't matter at all because it's going down as is. Now I am going to bring in my mini dimensionals. And around the outside they have these little ones. When I cut them to a size that I can handle. I don't like the big sheet. I like small pieces. Does that make sense? So when I cut it down, then there's these little pieces there. Okay, so I am going to cut, this is the length, the long pieces at everybody has them at the end. That's too big. I cut it too wide. I did have another one. There it is. And I need to cut very thin strips. Takes me more time to put the dimensionals on than anything else. This one. This is what I need. I am, ouch. My pokey tool just stabbed me. There it is. Sorry about the slowness of this. I was going to have these done and I totally forgot about it. I did other things that I wasn't supposed to, and instead of doing this. That's what you call brilliant. Well, that's from this one. Well, I don't have to peel that one off because it's already off. I hope that's enough. Let's put this on before I hurt myself again. Oh. Use my picky tool to take them off. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. Oh, that one I already took off unintentionally. Right there. Well, at least I got 2 for 1. That one's off too. I'm doing good for those. That one's off. That's off. And that one's coming off. There we go. And there we go. This is going almost to the top. And then this one is coming over top and almost going to the top. There. Just there. I figure if I just glue it down, then I don't have to waste any more of your time. Get those out of the way. This needs to be I was trying to do it in a hurry, and my grandkids were around and asking for stuff, and it must have slipped on me. So these are just kind of off center. If they're not in the center, but this one is. So it is going here. And I'm going to do the tulips first. Oops. Need to do that one. So everybody do something for Valentine's Day? I don't know when this card is going up, but we didn't go out. We ordered Chinese and sat at home. It just was easier. Bill said, we're not going out. And I said, okay. Because I went out for brunch kind of thing with two of my good friends. And my best friend had never been to this restaurant before. So we all went. Our other friend had been there as well as I had been there many times. Like we love it, the restaurant. And so friend one had not been there. Friend two had. So it turned out that friend two and I had the exact same meal. We decided to have brunch instead of a meal. So it just worked out great. And she had the exact same thing, only she had dry rye toast and I had butter on mine. And she had over easy and I had sunny side up. But it was like, oh my goodness, just a repeat. And then friend number one, she had already had breakfast. So she was in a mood for a supper, like a lunch meal. So she had a chicken Caesar wrap. She just could not get over how much chicken was in this wrap. She says, like, look at it. Look how much they put in this wrap. And it wasn't that expensive. She says, I think there's got to be a whole chicken breast in this wrap, because they wrap it up and it's in two halves. She says, she's like, it's just unbelievable how much was in there. I don't think she'd ever had one before with that quantity, and it was just delicious, she said. So yay, I was happy about that, because both friend two and I were like, oh, what about Ruby's? So we went to Ruby's and thoroughly enjoyed Ruby's. And then they have like a market across the street. It's not really a farmer's market where they have vegetables or things like that. I did notice that they had bananas, but that was the only thing I noticed in the produce line. And but they had bread and like had a bakery there, and they had a meat place there. We were just going to check it out and see what it was like, because I had not been there. Friend two had been there many times, and so she was showing us around, and it's like, yeah, that's really nice. So another time we'll go, maybe even eat there, because it was such a nice place, because they have different things. They have a coffee shop that's open all the time, I guess. And so we just had a good time and then came home. And so I said to Bill, are we going out for supper? And he says, no. So it's like, okay, changing clothes. And so then when it comes time for supper, I'm like, well, what about Chinese food? And so we ordered it. It wasn't that busy. We got it for I said 6 o'clock. What about 6:05? And that's fine with me. So I am using Pretty Pink Dark for the ears. Now I need to put a paper in this. So I'm just getting out just a piece of paper. It probably won't bleed through because I'm not doing very much, but I don't want to run the risk. Because if it bled through all the way to the back, you would see it and it just wouldn't look so nice. So I figured I didn't need to do the bunnies when I was going, the ones that I used to decorate when I was using these. You could see me do it there. So if you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be very much appreciated. Just helps me grow my channel. And I would love for more people to see my cards. There we go. Don't know what I'm going to put on the inside yet for these little ones, but anyways, I will figure that out. Oh, and I was going to clean that up. Or was it over here? I can't remember. It was over here. There. Glue is gone. So what do you think of my card? Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. Which one do you like better? Hopefully you can see them in there. Thanks. Bye now.